Hi, how's it going? Today I'm going to teach you how you can pick a token for trading. This is like the most asked question in this Discord or in Twitter or anywhere. How do you pick one token to trade when you have thousands of tokens to trade, right? So this is how you do. First of all, you need to pick a narrative to trade. So you go to Crypto Bubbles and click on the daily chart and see which one is pumping. All right. From here, you can't figure what is happening here because everything is pumping because we are in an uptrend. So if you take a look at this, NEO is the Chinese token, VeChain is a Chinese token, so which means Chinese tokens are gaining strength. So instead of looking at NEO and VET, you go for stacks, you go for um, what else, NK and those other Chinese tokens that are yet to pump, and you chart them and you get into them, right? So take a look at this. NEO went up 29%, stacks is only up 5%, which means stacks has more uptrend, right? And then you take a look at this one. You have WIF, you have Pepe, which means the meme coins are gaining strength. So you go for Myro, or you go for Dogecoin, or you go for Shiba Inu, and that's how you pick tokens, right? Also you see DeFi, DeFi tokens are gaining strength, right? So you SNX, you have mm, no other DeFi tokens are gaining momentum here. So, as you can see, these are the main ones that are pumping: Neo, Ton, and Near, FTM, which means L1s are also gaining strength, ETH, right? So you go for other L1s and you start trading them. Like, eGold is only up 4.7%, then you go for it, right? Once you determine which category is pumping, for example, you look at Chinese token, go to the 5 minute chart and see what is pumping um, among the tokens that are Chinese tokens. If you have a look at all of these, which are Chinese tokens? So this is a Chinese token that is pumping. So you can get into this one and you can make gains. So that's how you pick a token for scalping. But there is a better way to find out tokens via volume. So I'm going to show you that. So this is doyourownresearch.net, and this is where I pick tokens typically. So this go to the trend scanner and remove all of these exchanges that trade small caps and pick one. All right. So Binance looks good. I usually go for Binance or Bybit because that's where you can find large caps that are actually worth trading, right? So if you first of all, you need to go to Bitcoin and make sure that you are in a bullish bias or you're in a bearish bias to determine which token to trade. So let's say we are in a bullish bias, so which one to pick? So go and sort it for 15 minutes, and as you can see, the rest of the day is still yet to turn bullish. The rest of the day is still bearish. Daily bearish, 4 hour bearish, but 1 hour is bullish, which means it is gonna go up. There are some tokens that are 3 day bullish, right? So this is one token that is yet to begin, right? So this token has more upside. So what you can do is that it is in an uptrend. It is you have more room to go, and what you can do is when it retraces a little bit, you can enter FBG and you can make an entry on SNX, or also like we saw the DeFi tokens are picking momentum, so you can pick a token from here. That's how you go. Also, like there are some tokens that are green throughout, like which means it had a pretty good run. You wouldn't be able to get an entry in one of these for a scalp position or a day trade. You can, as you can see, I'm using the free version that is pretty good for picking a token. You don't even have to pay for it. I think the free version is pretty good. And here, if you take a look at this Binance only, that's what I'm looking at. This is good for finding a scalp position. For example, if you take a look at A gold, we are in an uptrend. It came down a little bit to the fair value gap, and you enter here and you continue. This is in an uptrend, and it be able to find an entry at the immediate fair value gap for an immediate entry and immediate closure of long position. Um, Also, like, when you're going for a short position, um, you don't pick from here. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is pretty good for finding a token to trade. And make sure that you're eliminating all of these exchanges where the small caps are traded. I think this is good enough for today. And have a look at these two platforms. They are pretty good for selecting tokens to trade. All right. Thank you so much for listening. You have a good one. Bye. Thank you.